Hi, so what's going on right now with me is I'm in a med change. It's been going on for like 3 weeks with my psychiatrist. The problem is, well, the problem goes way back. I was finding that I was having issues with my bladder and not being able to kegel properly, and I went to the doctor like 3 times, my family doctor, before they diagnosed me with overactive bladder, and I was given medication. Well, I'm also taking lithium, so that might be an issue when you mix medications and you're going to two different doctors, kind of thing. And I'll get to that. So the first medication for overactive bladder was oxybutynin, and I was getting heart palpitations, but I didn't really tell them for like a year because I was like, oh, I'm on this forum on Facebook, and it seems like there's a lot of people that suffer so much with overactive bladder, and they can't hold it, they wear diapers, stuff like that, which I was doing in the end just for once or twice, but didn't need them. So it's kind of a weird topic, but anyway, so I stayed on the medication not knowing that what I was feeling wasn't going to kill me, because I was like, I know my heart's okay because I've been tested. And anyway, finally I told them, and they're like, oh, that's totally normal, that whatever. Seems kind of weird, right? Because it was pretty scary, and I also have like panic disorder, so I got panic attacks, and I'm used to telling myself, okay, my heart's beating really fast, but it's like my anxiety. Well, I knew it was something else. And anyway, so that was like 5.5 year mark, I guess. I decided to tell them, and they put me on Tolterine, and I'm on that right now. But back up, like I've been telling my psychiatrist the whole time that like I had like overactive bladder, and nobody said anything that could be like caused by like lithium or anything like that, because I've been on lithium for 17 years now today, and it's a great med. It takes away the problems I used to have with like suicidal ideation, which seem to be quite common in people, and it's something I never want to feel, I never want to act on, I never want to think about. It's really hard to talk about, and so fast forward to today, like 2 years after the Tolterine, I think it's been something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. My shrink is finally telling me that maybe there is something wrong, that there is a mixture between the lithium and now another med she gave me like a year ago. I'm like making this so confusing. Abilify. Abilify is a medication she gave me for depression, for probably seasonal affective disorder, a year and a half ago. And if this makes any sense, great. So I think the lithium and the Abilify might be causing also fatigue. So I have like this chronic fatigue going on. I have this bladder problem going on. I have all these issues that they're trying to deal with. My shrink is trying to deal with all at once now, after me just complaining and lack of complaining because I'm just so used to it. So it's fine. It's just that it's really hard for me to do self-care because I don't feel really stressed. I'm just tired. She told me to stop drinking coffee. That worked for about 2 weeks, and then I'm yawning all day long, what is the point of this? I know she's saying that because she wants to see if the coffee is causing my overactive bladder to get worse, but it doesn't really. Just at the time, you have to go pee. It's really frustrating. And I'm on disability, so I don't really have to do anything, which is great, because I don't know, like, my worker, my mental health worker tells me, like, in the olden days, if you couldn't work, you had to starve to death and all that sort of thing. And I didn't tell her that not 100% that happened, because there's people, if you go where I watch the eontologists, where they've discovered that people have been taking care of people that have problems and stuff like that, because it does make me feel guilty that I don't work and I just sit around and watch YouTube all day or whatever, especially feeling so tired. But anyway, I'm okay. Like, I have mom to help me, and I have it going pretty good, the way things are. It would be nice if I could stop feeling so tired, and I know I do more self-care and take care of myself, because I feel like a jellyfish doesn't need to do self-care because they're such a blob, and that's what I feel like right now. But it's gonna be okay. I see my psychiatrist in 2 weeks, and I could call her ahead of time and say, look, this coffee thing isn't working, I'm drinking coffee. But no, it's pretty cool though, because I can see her whenever I want, and it's pretty good that I have a psychiatrist. I'm really lucky. It's really hard to get any doctor, I think, in Ottawa, Canada, or anywhere in Canada. It's sort of a socialist system, but not exactly. Anyways, thanks for listening and bearing with me this far.